Gotta get the content roll channel again. Um, you guys, I'm back. I see a lot of videos popping up in my stream. So let's talk about this. Since obviously I have a lot of single mothers watching me, and sense enough to stop hate watching men that you don't like what they say, then I'm going to start just addressing y'all directly. You don't have the sense enough to not pay attention or to scroll or to block men that you find attractive but you don't like what they say. That's real. And I'm tired of seeing it. I'm tired of seeing your raggedy, funky ass videos in a feed. I'm tired of y'all using God to mask your disdain that you have for men's standard of not wanting to deal with a woman with a bunch of bodies, a woman with a single mother, you know, a leftover woman, and you use God. It's really disgusting. See, this is why God has to give man to have the sense of discernment, because the devil will use all kind of words, will use God, will use Bible verses and whatever to mask a bunch of hidden meanings and innuendo. I just got through watching a video from a content creator that I've been watching, you know what I'm saying, some of her content for the past week or so. When I see these weak females pop up in my feed talking about God this and God that, quoting Bible verses, but a little single mother desperate for attention from men, I kind of like, you know, lean in, because I feel like this person is probably watching my content, hence the reason why they popped up in my feed. I don't make prophetic word videos, so I don't know why those would pop up in my feed. But I think this person also makes chosen one videos. So anyway, this woman, she's always putting out a video talking about God put this on my heart, put out, and I'm just like, man. And when I hear her talk, it's just a bunch of stuff that I notice that women say that are in their ego. And if they're in their ego, they're low vibrational. So she's saying stuff like bringing up subscribers she has, brings up her business a lot. And when women speak like this is them speaking from insecurities. They don't have any value to really talk about. So they just talk about whatever or manly things that they can. What's going on? How you doing? So like I was saying, I got a ton of content creators, hence the reason why the like button hardly ever gets hit, because I have the, you know, well, I'm attractive, and these women find me attractive even if they won't admit it, and they won't stop watching me even if they don't agree with what I'm saying. And what that causes is for hate watching to ensue. So I'll have women hate watching me, then they pop up my feed and their ass is grass. Appreciate it. Appreciate hitting that like as well. You guys hit that like button. So this black woman, this prophetic word or chosen one content creator, she's always talking about God put this on me to put this out. And you know, I don't like when people use God in the wrong kind of way, because here's what I'm saying mostly when I notice female online that's trying to preach a message. Now, I don't see men doing it too often, maybe some preachers every now and again. But when women are so-called working for God and they're quoting Bible verses, if you listen to their content, happy Thanksgiving, y'all, happy Thanksgiving. If you listen to their content, it's freezing out here, by the way. If you listen to their content, they're mostly just talking, if not half the time, most of the time, about what the devil, what not devil, but what's going on with your enemy. What kind of repercussion your enemy is reaping from messing with you. That's not God. Not one time since I'm broken up from my ex-wife has God put it on me to talk about what repercussions my ex-wife is going through, and or my enemies or getting hurt and end up in the hospital, just making a bunch of wild assumptions, and also spitting witchcraft, because when you're putting those words out there in the ether with people that you consider your enemy, you're talking against them, while at the time talking about God sent you here to send messages. See, I'm the wrong person to be playing around with. You people can barely speak, let alone sitting over here trying to articulate a way to throw shade at me hidden behind so-called messages from God. It's pathetic. That's why you're a single mother of 3. Yeah, I'm talking to you, nigga. You just dropped the video today. Yeah, stop hiding your cryptic, goofy, negative messages behind God. If you spent half of your video talking what your enemy is going through, and just say that you're venting. Just say that you're venting. This ain't no message from the Most High God. Just say that you're venting. Are you on here trying to say that God put it on you to talk about what your enemies are going through, or whatever insecurities you think your enemies may have, or what does that got to do with anything? How is that a message that's going to make your subscribers or the people that are there for positivity feel better? It's not. It's not. So don't blame, because a lot of these females watch podcasters because they don't have a man in their life. We're going to talk about it tonight, since you keep poking the bear. You don't have a man that you chill out and, lay over here and let's watch. Nah, you ain't got nothing like that. So you got to get online and try to disguise whatever issues you have with men with the spirit of not wanting a single mother. You got to disguise it behind a message from God. And you wonder why you witches are not being picked up by any man, fooling anyone. All this God's got me. What are you doing talking about what your enemies are suffering from? That ain't the Most High God on you putting that message out. You'll be having a nerve enough to say, Jesus Christ had me. What? How is God telling you to talk mostly about the shortcoming or what issues your enemies are falling into, instead of telling you to message about how the people that are following you and you yourself are being blessed by God? Why isn't your message mostly about that? Y'all are really slow. I'm trying to tell you, part of your punishment for being wicked in God's name is you won't get a man. You're stuck to be a 304 the rest of your life, a single mother that cannot find a man no matter how many subscribers you have. Oh, battery died. You are stuck being a single mother. That's just the way that it's going to be. And I want you guys to understand something, man. When we're out here talking about we don't want to date y'all, there's some guys that would make exceptions to the rules. But when you females can't even listen to what we're saying about you without taking it with a grain of salt, but you take it personal, and then you go through all these efforts online to disguise your behind messages from God. Come on, man. Come on. I'm going to need you to do better. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to need for y'all to do, all right? You're going to be stuck without having a man. That's just what it is. No man in his right mind is going to watch your content and think it's okay for you to be talking that kind of way about your enemies. Not a single man in his right mind will want a woman that the minute she gets slightly upset is going to talk about him the exact same way. Y'all are crazy as hell. You don't know how to control your emotions. And you're on here talking about God put this on me. God ain't put nothing on you. Not the Most High God. God ain't put nothing on you. Y'all spend most of your videos, I'm talking to all of you females, you spend most of your video talking about what's happening to your enemies. Oh, your enemies are getting sick. Oh, your enemies are getting cancer. Oh, your enemies are gaining weight. Oh, your enemies are getting in accidents. What kind of message from God is this? It's not a message from God. It's you being a wicked witch using God's name. I'm telling you, there's consequences for that kind of stuff. I'm not going to be like y'all and go into detail about what I assume to be those consequences. I'm not watching people out here and whatever they're going through, I make assumptions. People I don't like. I'm not watching people I don't like. And whatever they're going through what I see visually, I assume that something's going wrong with them. I'm not an idiot like you low vibrational people are. You're not going nowhere. Don't give a shit if you do have over 200,000 subscribers on YouTube. You're not going nowhere. You're not. You got a wickedness on you to where you are not marketable internationally. You can't sit here and call yourself a woman of God and you have a whole bunch of cheering out of wedlock and you're over here throwing shade and hiding it behind messages. We're not doing that, okay? I call you wicked ass demons out when I see it. When I see you pop up in my feed, I listen to your words. You babble on for about the first little few minutes of the video and the rest of it, and you tarot readers the same way. You prophetic word women are the same way. You spend the first few minutes talking good and okay, and the rest of it, your enemies are, who cares? Who cares? What kind of wicked person is always worried about what their enemies, who cares? Shouldn't you be talking about proper, positive messages for your subscribers? Like from God, the Most High God, God doesn't send you to send messages like that. Who do you think you're fooling? God doesn't send you that shit. Who is sending you that information if you believe it to be true? Or are you just on here saying whatever makes you feel better because you've watched somebody, some male podcaster that said single mothers are going to die alone. So now you got to get online and make it seem like you're getting a message from God. And in the end of your video, you're going to make sure you say, see, I'm going to use myself. You know, you got people online and you got people, enemies. You said your enemies saying that, oh, you're a single mother. Listen, I'm not saying you're talking about any particular podcaster, but anything that you're watching or listening to, you can't blame it on that particular thing as to why you feel guilty about being a mother. You got some reflecting to do and a whole lot of healing. While online calling yourself a leader of no one, you're just able to collect subscribers. Listen, my 13-year-old son could get on here and within 90 days, more than likely, I could probably get him 50,000 subscribers. YouTube is a kid's plaything. Stop acting like you've done something in your life. What have you done outside of YouTube? Wait. What have you done? Humanitarian-wise, what have you done prior to getting on here and fooling people? What have you done? I myself, just a, Army soldier, 2 years in Iraq, then, work for the White House, just moving like I do, you know what I'm saying? Then an engineer working for the Department of Veterans Affairs for veterans. But what have you done? Outside of getting on YouTube and dropping the messages that God's putting on your heart to talk junk about other people. That's all you're doing. If half or more of your, dude, this is why I got only videos, because I'm breaking down content creators' videos and showing how you're full of shit and why God hasn't blessed you with a man. If me being a man, not the smartest one in the world, but I can see through your bullshit. Imagine other men that you want, because obviously you're watching me for a reason. You find me attractive. Well, imagine other men that you want that can see through your bullshit too. Stop doing this stupid ass shit, man. Stop doing this stupid it. Playing us like we're stupid, acting like you can just hide behind God and do this while you're throwing all these different jabs at people. So God told you to tell your subscribers that your enemies are suffering, right? God tells you to get online and say, man, your enemies are hurting like this, and this is what's going on. Who cares what's going on with them? Man, what is that going to do to make you a better person, make you money? Nothing, but it will make you feel better. And we all know feelings, man, a lot of that is the devil's work. A lot of feelings is the devil's work. I'm preaching tonight. A lot of it is the devil's work because you're feeding, and a lot of y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all just linger in low vibrational things. Concerned about your feelings all the time and then using God. How in the world are you using God and then talking about people in the name? Basically sending spell work towards whoever you're thinking about talking that stupid ass shit. You know better. You don't have a man for that reason. Don't nothing else. There are single mothers out here that do end up with men. You know what I mean? No fugazi. But if you ain't worth a shit, you ain't worth a shit. Don't blame it on, oh, well, people, single mothers. No, you just ain't been able to fool a man yet. That's all. You can watch your content, read between the lines. Imagine the men you talk to directly, thinking that you're so smarter than men. We got to figure it out. You got it so figured out, but you have children out of wedlock by some deadbeat loser or losers that were able to fool you not once, twice, but 3 times a lady, and you are thinking you can fool men with your BS. Hey, what's going on, homie? What's going on? Stop doing it to yourself. Prophetic word chicks that be using God and spend half the video talking about what your enemies are going through. That's the devil in you. Go. Why would God tell you to talk and make guesses about what your enemies are going through and project it outwardly to your subscribers he blessed you with? That don't make any sense. Say you're ranting. At least that way you can be respected. Don't get on here talking about something God. Don't do that to yourself. Y'all some whole demons, I'm telling you. Y'all some whole demons. I don't need no shades, man. I don't need to blame. Y'all some whole demons, and God is tired of it. I'm tired of looking at it. I'm tired of seeing it. And y'all get on my nerves, man. You keep popping up in my feed. What are you so upset about? What are you so upset about? Because you can't find a man? Because a man that you find attractive don't find you attractive? All well. Work on your stinking ass self. How is it everybody else's fault? No accountability while talking about God this and God that. Bible verse this and Bible verse that. Praise Jesus. Man, the devil knows Bible verses as well, okay? The devil know that Bible inside and out. It's about the fruit you bear. That's what it's about. I'm about to go to the gym. I'm about to bear some more fruit and motivate my in a positive way. But before I leave in the middle of the night, because I got an appointment for my son at 7, so I might as well pull an all-nighter. Fuck it. Right? I guess you witches are thinking, oh, he has insomnia. Whatever makes you feel better, whatever helps you at night, whatever gets you views on YouTube, I don't care. All I know is this. There's a whole bunch of females out there posting content, talking shit. Where's your man? Where's your man? Oh, you ain't got one. So that's why you watching my black ass, huh? Keep watching. You know what I'm saying? Keep watching. That's all you can do. Your words don't mean shit. You just showing me how ignorant you are. And single, why you got kids out of wedlock and no man. That's all that it is. It's crazy to me, though. Y'all be having like 266,000 subscribers and what? That's real specific, so you know what I'm talking about. And you're still not happy. You're still online talking shit. It goes to show that, man, when y'all think it's a blessing, like content or subscribers, it might just be a gift from the devil. Because if you're not happy doing it and you got to get online and talk, then it might not be a gift from God. It might not be. I could not have 200 and something thousand subscribers and be mad at women. They don't want me, man. Like what I look like, man? What in the what that look like? Oh, he's coughing. Oh yeah, he's coughing. He must have a cold. Whatever helps you sleep. Whatever helps you while you're holding that long ass pillow in your legs. Whatever, man. Whatever, I'm good. I'm good. You guys smash that like button. I'm not gonna hold y'all any longer. But I had to get on here because these goofies pop up in my feed, and I'm an engineer, a network engineer, a real one, not somebody talking about I went to school and got an IT degree and da 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 da. I ain't even got a degree. But if you look at my Indeed and my LinkedIn, my jobs are verifiable. Engineer, network architect, okay? I know people pop up in my feed for whatever reason. I build algorithms, okay? So when I see you're popping up my feed and you're whining about why nobody want a single mother, you don't think that we know that the last phase 304 foreign hoeing is for y'all to run to God, or to run to the church. You don't think that we don't know that? That's the final phase of 304. You don't know that? Y'all start off being whatever you are, then you want to be a boss lady, then you want to be, you know what I'm saying, a chick and be liberated and ooh, find yourself journey. And last and final phase is I finally found God in the most authentic form in the church. Hallelujah. Praise Jesus. You know what I mean? We know this. You're not going to hide behind God. You're not going to be able to do that. Listen to what you say. And if you got so-called blessings from a bunch of subscribers and you're doing well monetarily, why are you so upset still throwing shade video? And you had to put in there that your enemies and the devil are talking about you having kids. Dude, listen, woman, you knew when you made those babies, you ain't had no problem laying up with Pookie and Ray Ray and making them cheering. What are you talking about? You had like somebody dropped them off and here you have them. Like, oh, well, I guess I'm responsible now. You made all 3 of them. Shut the fuck up. Stop acting this way, man. That's why y'all are losing. That's why I'm passported up. Hey, I ain't letting you know when I leave. You'll just know when you know. You know what I'm saying? You'll know it. That's all I gotta show. All I gotta say, man. I'm not telling you nothing. But your boy's leaving. I'm gone. That's why I'm calm or whatever. But I can imagine being these dudes with y'all trying to redefine what dating is and what we got to deal with. All these women out here. I'm not gonna How can you expect for a woman to be in her femininity when she's had to get a job and she's had to take care of herself and pay for her and her kids? Who told you to spend your life trying to be Miss Independent and not healing from whatever wounds makes you feel like that you shouldn't find a man to take care of those things for you? I ain't got time for it. I hear you goofies talking this goofy stuff online all the time, man. You black females more. What good is it doing you? Do you have a man? You know what I'm saying? And if you do have one, is it the man that you truly want, that you truly desire, that you can't wait to get home to? Because if you do, why are you on the internet all the time? Why are you on the internet? When I was with my ex who's a narc, I still wasn't on the internet. How crazy as hell, man. I ain't fooling nobody. But anyway, you guys smash that like button, subscribe, join the tribe. It's too cold out here. I can no longer feel my hands, you know, so it's about that time. Drop a comment, do you disagree? I know a lot of y'all know, if you're male content creators, that these females be out here watching you, man. Female content creators, regular females or whatever, and they get triggered and pissed at what you say but can't stop watching you because that's what they do. Just like the men that they go for. They don't really too much care for those dudes, and those dudes piss them off, but they keep coming back. It's just their nature, man. Do you think any man, bro, when it's blocked, I ain't watching her crap. Do you think I'm gonna sit around and hate watch someone? I already know I'm sending evil, wicked energy their way. Why would I do it? I don't want no karma from that. And I don't like what you say. I don't care what you look like. It ain't that important. So obviously it must be a shortage on attractive men for you to keep watching me. There must be a shortage on attractive, articulate men. It's gotta be. There's no reason for you to watch me. You can't stand me. You know, part of what your karma is, sitting out here throwing all this there in the world and being obsessed with a man that don't even know who you are, don't care who you are, and your existence means nothing in his reality, man. It just is what it is. But again, you know, let's talk about in the comment section. Love and light, I'm your brother.